Is dreary, windy, rainy, cold here. We need the rain, so that's a good thing, but it's kind of dreary.
Good
Welcome
afternoon,
in.
America.
Let me
Yeah,
get,
fresh snow in the mountains right behind us.
I'm getting a giveaway started for this bookmark kit. This is probably a like a Kona
We're in Utah.
with the Japanese print with the gold. You get two pieces of that and then a pretty green leaf that matches the green in there, some interfacing, and the little instructions
Out.
to make one of these bookmark kits. Welcome in. Please read the show notes. If you're new to us, there's a new buyer coupon in the show notes. And also, I have flash sales running in the Buy It Now. Welcome in. Wild Granny's here. Welcome. Who else is here? All the good people. You're expecting bad storms too? Ugh, yeah. I mean, like I said, we really need the rain, but it's just kind of depressing when it's supposed to be, you know, sunny and starting to get warm. All right, everyone get in for that bookmark kit. And today we've just got all kinds of good stuff. And I have everything preloaded mostly that we're going to show, except for a few little things. I'm going to start with a couple of pretty little things that are either fat quarters or remnants or somewhere in between. I think this is a remnant piece. I'm pretty sure this is a Moda, and it measures 27 long by 20 wide. So 27 by 20, pretty tulips on yellow. So remnant piece, I'm going to start with that as our first run. If someone wants that pretty piece, bigger than a fat quarter, $2 start. And let's do 10 seconds. And here we go. Someone wants that beautiful piece, 20 wide by 27. And it's super pretty with the pink tulips.
The yellow color is the correct color.
And Karen is taking
First purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Welcome to the madness, Karen Knowles.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. How about this piece? I just like to start with some little things, get warmed up. This is an art gallery called Rhapsodia by Art Gallery. It's an older line.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
And it's a 18 by 22 and a half fat quarter. So just a nice fat quarter there of Art Gallery. That's running. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful flowers by Art Gallery. And Amy is taking that pretty piece. Thank you. Get the fuzz.
Thanks, Ames.
All right, that's coming to you. All right, this one I don't have the marked side of the selvage, but by the feel, I'm almost 100% positive it's an art gallery piece. And it is 22 by 18, but they cut it the opposite way, so it's like a fat. What's half of a half yard cut? Well, no, because see how the selvage side was right here? So it's actually 22 long this way, or 21 and a half long that way, 18 this way. All right, and it's art gallery. Here we go. $2 start on that. And that is running. Has these pretty little whimsical florals in mint and orange and taupe. And then some greens in there. Alon's taking that. Thank you. All right.
Thanks, Halong. Or How
I
Ang.
think I am not positive what this is from, but I swear it's from a cave line that they did. But it is a full fat quarter, so legit 18 by regular half width fat quarter. Pretty blue with the little blue flower cameos. And that is running. Someone wants that pretty piece. Wild Granny's taking that. Thanks, Wild Granny.
Granny. And the giveaway winner is Lane.
Lane, congrats. You're getting a bookmark kit. Congrats. And again, it makes one of these little corner fabric bookmarks, and everything's pre-cut with the instructions and some interfacing. So it's a little 5-minute project for sewing. And congrats and welcome. All right, I think this is also an art gallery. Anyone recognize that one? If it's, yeah, because it has that feel. This one is 18 wide, like a fat quarter, but it's 27.5 long. So it's an extra long fat quarter. So this piece is running. And it feels like art gallery, but I have the unmarked side. So I'm not positive.
First time.
It's running kind of a fun teal.
Simple.
Thank you for your first purchase. Nice piece coming your way. Extra long fat quarter.
Well, she's all you ever
All right, this one is Moda.
Take to dinner.
And it says happy something. And then here's your little print over here. And it looks like little hydrangea poofy snowball flowers in red on the white. It's a really cute piece, and it's a fat quarter. Moda fat quarter. Little pom-pom flowers. Very cute. And Amy's taking that.
Takes that.
All right, and then here is a really cute piece, and I think this one is also a Moda. It's the size of a fat quarter, but I don't see selvage. It's a little bit longer, 25 long by 19 wide. So we'll call it a remnant fat quarter-ish size. Kind of a medium yellow green with the pink blossoms. And that is running. Yeah, my man's singing. He's a singer. He loves music. That is for sure. Amelia, thank you. That's coming to you. All right. And then there's 2 of these, so I'm going to sell them together. And it's one of those selvages where they printed it so light that it's hard to tell, but I'm almost positive this is an Anna Griffin Moda print with this gorgeous damps in like fuchsia purple. But see how they printed it on there so light, and then it has those little dots through it so you can't read it. But I'm pretty sure this is an Anna Griffin Moda, and these are 2 fat quarters of the same thing. So you're getting 2 fat quarters. And that's running. If someone wants those 2 beautiful fat quarters, thank you for your bids. And Old Bliss is taking those. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thanks, Ames.
Let's see. All right, that is come to you. All right, and here is the first thing we're going to run. Well, first I'm going to check pre-bids. So if you want something specific to run, get a pre-bid in there and I'll run those first. So first one I see in there, and I just have, let's see how many of these left. It says I have 11. Do I have 2 bolts of these? That can't be right. So I don't have.
Where is your bin store?
have-
Just on the shop tab on the right-hand side of the screen. Click on that. You can buy it now. Is in there.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I only have. Let me just check my stock over here because I thought I had. Oh, I do have. Oh, this is the other one. I grabbed the wrong one, maybe. No, these are the same ones. So I do have 11 of these left. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check my stock on that and make sure what I was looking at here. Okay, so this is the Barbie zipper pouch tote bag panel. And I don't have one cut out to show you, but I'm going to open it up so you can see. So it makes it's a 1 yard panel, and it makes 2 zipper pouches and a tote bag. So here's your zipper pouch. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces because there's inside and outside lining. And then here's the pieces for your tote bag, including the straps. So it's a super cute panel, Barbie Riley Blake. And here's how what the tote bag looks like when it's completed. Right there. And then your little zipper pouches look like that and that. And they have the lining. So let's get that running. And I can run multiples of this. So if more than one person wants it, we can run more than one for sure. And Stephanie is in. Thank you, Steph. All right. Would anyone else like one of these? Let me know and I'll run it again. So Barbie pouch panel. Yes, I see a yes. Here we go. Here's another one of those running. So the Barbie pouch panel. Thank you for your bids. And Wild Granny gets one. Let's run another one. Third one running. Someone else wants one. Wild Granny has multiple granddaughters, so I'm thinking that's going to be a gift. All right, anyone else want one, or are we done with that? Let me know if someone else wanted one. All right. I'm just stacking it there, and you can label it. And I do have other fabrics from that collection if anyone wants some of that. All right, another pre-bid we have is for the Rose and Violet Bouquet de Fleurs panel and 5 yard bundle. And I'm featuring those today because it's, I got a bunch of that in. These. So the panel, I have ready to go. Oh, I don't have one that I cut though because I sold it the other day. All right, so your panel is these larger vignettes. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're garden themed with cherubs and fairies and flowers. And then the behind it is French script, and it's a 1 yard panel. And then in this bundle, what you're going to get is a yard of the sheet music print, a yard of this posy bouquet in the mint colorway, the posy bouquet in the blush colorway. I think that's what they called it, blush. Let me double check. Yes, blush. And then you get a yard of the blush lace and a yard of the cream lace. So the panel and 5 yards. So I'm going to run that, and thank you for your pre-bid on that. So that's running. So you're getting the panel and 1 yard of all of those coordinating prints. And thank you, Amy, for your pre-bid on that. Would anyone else like that bundle? I do have one more bundle that I'm going to sell. So I will run it again in case someone else wants that same bundle. So running again if someone else wants the panel and then 1 yard of all of these gorgeous coordinates. All right. And then I do have, just put that with her bid. I do have all of these listed individually as well. So if you would like a yard or a panel or any of these, so let's start with the panel. So if anyone would like the panel, again, it's a 1 yard panel, 36-inch rose and violet. Is it the other way around? I always get confused. Rose and violets. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so here we go. That's running. If anyone wants one of these beautiful panels with the French script and the beautiful vignettes, fairies, birds, flowers, cherubs, and no takers on that. All right, and you may have gotten one of these previously, one of these panels. And then if you'd love to have any of these coordinating fabrics, I have, again, the lace, which this is such a beautiful lace blender. It would go with almost anything that has beiges in it and very cottage core. And then the same thing in the blush. And then we have the blush posies, the mint posies, and the awesome sheet music print that go with all these. So let me pull up we'll just do these in order. So half yard increments. This is the sheet music running, if anyone wants some of that. It looks really cool. They did it in a way that it kind of looks distressed, old, crumbly sheet music.
No, we'll take it.
All right. And then this is the posy in the mint colorway. So if someone wants some of this, very cottage core prints. And if you want a full yard, just say so and I run it, at the yard price. I just have, customers who want half yards. And if you want a yard of something, just tell me and I'll run it as a yard instead. All right. And then this is and these are all Riley Blake, by the way. In case I didn't mention that. So this is the blush posy print, the little lace flower doily combo in the blush colorway. It's just a really light blushy pink. All right, and then this is the blush lace. So
Lady
that
Madonna, children at your feet.
half yard. And again, any of those, if you want a yard, just request that you want me to run it as a full yard.
Me.
Any of my fabric that I have on bolts, I will do that.
All
right, and then here is the lace in the cream. Running by half yard. Thanks for being here. Please read the show notes. There is a coupon code in there for new customers, and the rewards program is active. And in fact, that expires in June. So make sure you use all your coupons, and then we'll start a new season in June. So if you have
Just
coupons that you have earned, make sure you use them. All right. So I have that collection up there that we can run again anytime. All right, I found this interesting piece in an estate.
How much is a yard?
It's just $10. So any of those half yards are 5, full yards are 10. So if you want me to run any of those at a yard instead of a half yard, just let me know.
Just say the word.
All right, this is a fabric by Joann's, but it is a Tracy Porter designer, and apparently she is pretty collectible. She's a bohemian designer, and I found this fabric. It goes for $28 a yard on other platforms, which I think is kind of nuts, but it's really pretty. Has lavenders, pinks, and this really cool bohemian design, and it has kind of a linen look in the print. And this is a pre-washed Joann's Tracy Porter, and you get a yard. And I have 2 available. So if you would like a yard of this boho Tracy, is it really hard to find? I thought it was so pretty. I looked it up and I'm like, wow. So it is pre-washed. But if you'd love a yard of this, Tracy Porter boho Joann's cotton. It's very nice cotton, and it's a beautiful print.
This for a yard or half
It's
yard?
for a yard. It's a larger scale, so I wanted to do a yard. And then there's a second yard available if someone would like the other, or if you want both. So that's running Tracy Porter, Joann's Bohemian Design. And Amy wants both yards. I don't blame you. It's so beautiful.
Oh,
So pretty. Thank you. That is coming to you.
thanks. Thanks,
There's
Ames.
a little bit left on there, so I'm gonna
Okay.
cut the little bit left and maybe use it
For something else.
for something else. All right, let's see if anyone would love to have this fat quarter bundle. This is Serendipity 2 by Minky Kim for Riley Blake. And this is an 8 fat quarter bundle. So you get pink and cream in the little tossed main print. You get the hexy print. You get the little floral, the polka dot in the forest green, the polka dot in the mint, the red check plaid, and then the little mint with the hearts. So it's a little 8 fat quarter bundle. Let me get that pinned. And I just have one of these bundles left. And then I do have some of the fabric in half yards that I can run if anyone wants some of the half yards of any of these. So this is an 8 fat quarter bundle, Serendipity 2, Minky Kim. All right, no takers on that. Let me know if you're interested in seeing any of the other fabric from that line that I do have that I can run half yards of. This is a quilt kit called Chamomile. Let me get it pulled up. And it makes a 69 by 84. There are approximately 9 yards of fabric in here, mostly in smaller pre-cuts. So there are 35 5-inch strips. There's a 1/4 yard of solid mustard, 29 inches of the solid mint, 22 inches of the mint stripe, and then 2.5 yards of the off-white solid. And then the rest of the fabric in here, equaling about 9 yards, are all of these gorgeous little prints that come from a lot of different lines, but I see um there's a lot of Moda. There's some I see a lot of Moda. There's unicorns, there's princesses, there's palaces, there's florals. And here's what the quilt looks like. And it's just beautiful. And then here's all your instructions in there. If someone would love to make this, let me see if this picture shows it a little, maybe shows it a little better. And that's what that mustard is used for. And then the mint in the middle there. All right. So if someone would love this, it's a gorgeous set. Here's your pattern. Here's what the yardage all is. I put it down on a little card. And let me get that started. And I'll kind of thumb through some of these pretty pieces in here that were collected to make this. I mean, there's just all kinds of neat prints in here. And it's just kind of to me, it kind of, and there's some unicorns and other flowers and little animals. Thank you so much, Karen. That is coming to you. Very nice quilt kit.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much. That is coming your way. All right. This is a brand new
Thanks, Karen.
line that is out called Sketchbook by Lisa Audit for Riley Blake. And I have just the charm packs. It has these gorgeous larger scale florals, some smaller scale florals, and other little mini prints. And then it has these little quilted look prints and some dots. So that's everything that's in this, and it is called Sketchbook. Has insects on the florals as well as flowers. So you've got, I think it's mostly moths. That is so pretty. So I've got some of these, and this just came out recently. Let me get this pinned. If someone would love to have these 5-inch charms to try this line out, I like to find the charms and then see if how it goes and see if we want to get some of the prints. I'm particularly looking at these little bit smaller scale florals. They're gorgeous. So pretty, pretty line. Sketchbook by Lisa Audit for Riley Blake. And Amy's taking one of those. Thank you. Would anyone else
Thanks.
like one of those charm packs? 5-inch charm sketchbook. Running again. If anyone else would like one. All right, moving on. I have just one of these left. This is the Riley Blake Sweet Pink by My Mind's Eye line, and everything in this line is pink. So you've got ginghams, little florals, little lace stripes, kind of the little damps, and then these pretty tonal florals. So if someone would love this last one, I have of this sweet pink. So my mind's eye design that is running.
Made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Yeah, it's such a beautiful line.
World and the 7 seas.
I would love to get some of the yardage, but I'm scared to have full bolt
This takes that.
because not everybody appreciates all pink. So I don't want to get stuck with bolts and bolts of pink that nobody wants. All right, this is a new fabric I have in, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous floral. And it is from a line called Rosewood by Jessica. Let's see, Jessica Churchcow for Riley Blake. And it's a line that was actually produced last year. And this is one of the florals from it. and it is super pretty. And I'm doing half yards on this one at 5. So if you'd love half yards of this, or again, if you want a full yard, just tell me and I'll run it at the yard price. So Rosewood by Jessica Churtkow, which I'm not sure I'm saying her name right, but a beautiful cream background, floral, very cottage core,
Yes,
and it
Elaine
is
can get full
beautiful.
yard.
You betcha. So running a full yard. There you go. That is running for a full yard of this. Rosewood Garden Stroll is what it's called. Beautiful cottage core floral with the blues, the pinks,
Elaine takes that.
and the kind of almost mustard yellows. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else want a half yard or a full yard of this one? You are so welcome. Let me know. Let me run just one half since I didn't run that yet. So here's just a half yard if someone wants just a half yard of that one running. So Rosewood Garden Stroll in cream. All right, no takers on that. And let me show you a couple of things I have running in the Buy It Now, just so I don't forget. This is a Michael Miller
Thanks, Elaine.
um, blue and yellow called Peak Bloom. And it is in the Buy It Now. Let me get that started on flash sale. So it is by the half yard. If you buy more than one, it will be continuous off the bolt. So beautiful yellow blue Michael Miller Peak Bloom is running by the half yard in the Buy It Now. And that will be running for, oh, I just have this one on 30 seconds. I'll fix it after it runs. And then I'll put it in the background so that you can go in and buy it at your leisure if you would like some. And let me edit that and put a longer time on the flash sale. The default is 30 seconds, and if you don't remember to change it, it puts it on that automatically, and I obviously forgot. All right, so that's on flash sale for about an hour if anyone wants some of that one. Another thing I have in there is this bundle where you get 3/4 of a yard. And this is an out of print Three Sisters Moda called Luna Note. It's a large scale taupe, red, gold combo floral. You get a 3/4 yard of that, and then a yard of the companion print that is a two-tone kind of taupe color. So let me pull that up. So the Luna Note bundle. I just have one bundle of this, and it's running. If someone would love that, where you get the 3/4 yard piece of this and then a yard of the other print. So that's running. And I have that one on 30 seconds too. So someone grabs it in the 30 seconds, it's yours, and then let me know if I need to run it again later. All right. I have a couple of other things running in there, including a couple of panels and some cute baby girl animal toss that I just have on the screen right now. So be sure and check those out. All right, and then let me check for pre-bids, and then let's pick something else to run. All right, this is a newer line that just released last week. It's from Poppy Cotton. And I featured it in my show last week where we were doing kind of junk journal type prints. And this is called Petite Escargot.
Hey, thanks, Mara King, for the purchase.
And I have this print, and then I have some of the charm checks available. So if you would love a half yard of this, this is the snail mail. That's what this is called, snail mail, because it has the little stamp print. I love this. It's perfect for hexes, for cutting and doing little fussy cuts.
I'll ask her.
And so we'll run that for half yards if anyone would love some of this. Petite escargot snail mail by the half yard. And if you get multiples, it will be continuous. Thank you. Mara King is taking a half yard. Here is another one running. If someone else wants some of the poppy cotton petite escargot snail mail. Super cute. Thank you, Amy. All right, anyone else want some of that? One more time. That's running. Thank you for your bin purchases. Morrow King is in again for a yard. Thank you. You'll get a full yard. And one more. So we have an even number. Anyone else want a half yard?
So we do have a request. I don't know if you can do it with a flash sale, but
All right.
Halang says, "Can I see the half yard bloom and can I have it run as a yard on flash sale?"
Bloom. Let's see what it's called. Oh, the Michael Miller, this. I have this in there by half yard, so if you go in and check out and put that you want two, it will just check you out one time for 2 units. So it's the same difference as buying a yard. So you don't have to do it as 2 transactions. So you just go into the buy it now and go to this listing and do checkout and then pick 2 units and it'll let you do that.
And that's already on flash sale, right?
Yeah, it's already running on flash sale.
We have a request for tulip trios.
Okay. That one, let me get started. Is it not on flash sale? I thought it was. Let's see. Yeah, that one's already running on flash sale. So same thing. If you want more than one, just go to the checkout. Oh, you wanted to see it? Okay, yeah, let me grab it.
One look is a dangerous drug. I get what I deserve.
So it's a pretty off-white. This is by Andover. And it's a pretty off-white and it has kind of this fun little loop and then the little tulip trio blooms in pink, kind of a blushy pink. So that's that one. Yep. And so again, if you that one's on flash sale in there, you can just go in.
Thank you.
And thank you, Ava.
Time.
So you can just go in and select
Excellent.
2 units and it will check you out for a yard instead of half yards. I just list it by half yard increments.
Welcome in, Mothballs and Hope and A. Lopez. Hey, Cody Will.
Then I do have the 2 other prints that go with that line that go with that tulip trio. There's this one, and those are also in there on flash sale. So the bloom and so raspberry tiny blossoms is this one.
She wore a raspberry beret.
And then this one is the panel that goes with that line. So it's a sewing themed panel. So if you want any of those are running. These are all Andover by Amy Lotta is the designer on that line.
We're good. What goes around? Thanks for coming in.
How are you today?
Hey, Holly, welcome in. Welcome in, Tracy.
All right.
Thanks, Ames.
All right, then this goes with the poppy cotton snail mail or snail mail print. It's part of the petite escargot.
You're new and you don't know what you bought.
Do you want me to look?
Let me look and see. Let's see.
Let's look.
You made a half yard of the bloom.
Yeah, you have a half yard of that tulip trio. Is what I see in there for you. All right. Yeah, the auction that we run where you have to bid is different than the stuff that's in the shop. So if you're bidding live, then you it's more obvious when you purchase.
She wants to know if that was the blue and yellow.
No, that was the pink tulip trio. Did you want this one instead? Is this the one that you wanted, the Michael Miller? Okay. Yeah, so I'll switch them for you. I'll give you a half yard of this one instead. So I'll have Bert write a note that you want this. Yeah, it is confusing. You have to look at the title and the picture of what you're purchasing to make sure you're getting the right thing. So sometimes whatever's pinned on the screen isn't necessarily what I'm showing if, I didn't pin the same one. So only when it's live auction does it take over the screen. So like right now, this is Peak Bloom Michael Miller, and that's what I have pinned. Yeah. All right, you bet. We'll do that for you. No worries.
The note has been made, Lindsay. You're set.
Okay. So this is poppy cotton. And it is the petite escargot
Le petit escargot.
5-inch charm pack. So if you'd love one of these, that is running.
Does the raspberry tiny blooms match with the?
It's from the same line. I can show them to you next to each other, but it's from the same line, so they are coordinating fabrics. Pat is taking one of these. Petite escargot, thank you. Anyone else want a poppy cotton 5-inch charm pack?
Baby, you can
Petite
drive my
escargot.
car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. And baby, I love you.
Take another one.
Beep, beep, and beep, beep.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, Pat.
All right, so let me show you those next to each other and you can decide. They definitely coordinate when you have them with the panel.
There you go.
But you may or may not like them, together.
That was Dana walking off screen and talking to nobody.
All right, so here's the
Hope you guys heard that.
little raspberry bloom. And then here is this. And I would say the line, see the line color in the tulips is this color. So I would say, yeah, they definitely match colorway. So if you like both of those, and then again, the panel has this and it brings it all together. So either way. All right. That is a good deal that I have those on sale.
Burrito. I've been called a lot of things, but
if you're on the fence about those, it's a really good deal. All right, let's do
called a lot worse, that's for sure.
This is another project pouch panel. This one is by Minky Kim for Riley Blake. And I have So this one has the cute little bicycle and scooter, strawberries, and it makes, let me get it pulled up so I can tell you what it makes better.
Thanks, Helene.
So it is called this one is called, it doesn't have a specific name. Anyway, so it has those on it. 'Cause I have another one that's called Memories pouch, but this one is just
Memories.
doesn't say that. It just says pouch panel. And it makes
Corners of my mind.
the pouch. Let me have your phone so I can show it on screen. Oh, it's cottage pouch panel. Sorry, it does have a name. Cottage pouch panel.
Cottage cheese pouch
So let me
panel.
rename it so that it says that so I don't get confused. Cottage.
Pouch panel sounds like a
Okay.
kangaroo print.
So this makes this little zip pouch with the little scooter, this long one that you can line that's lined, and then this one. So those are the three pouches, and then it has a bunch of extra cute little stuff on here, little labels and little extra things to line and everything. So it's a really cute panel by Minky Kim for Riley Blake.
Welcome in,
So if
everybody.
anyone would like one of these, that is running. So the Minky Kim cottage pouch panel. And it is a 36 by 44, so a yard panel. And Rachel, thank you for your first purchase. Here's another one of those running. Thank you so much. So Minky Kim cottage pouch panel, Riley Blake. And it has all these cute little things on there, plus, you know, the stuff to make these three pouches.
Looks like Rachel's only
Okay.
one on that.
Thank you, Rachel. It has strawberries too. I think strawberries, and then look at the florals on here. Very cute. Thank you. And if anyone else wants one, just let me know. I can run it again. All right, I have pretty much everything pre-listed. So if
Thanks,
there
Helene.
is something you want me to run, either put in a pre-bid or request it. And then that way I'll know that you're wanting that to run. This is a Whistler Studio print called Midnight Butterfly Dreams Rainbow. And it's Wyndham. And this is running by the half yard.
Rachel, midnight
Super
fantasy.
pretty blue with the rainbow butterflies that just pop off that dark background. It's super pretty. And this is by the half yard. And again, if any of these that I have on bolts, if you want a full yard, just tell me and I run it at the full yard price, and you don't have to have a separate.
Is a yard $10?
On this one it would be 12
Oh,
because
12.
this one's a $6 half.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, so it would be 12 on this one. So if you want a $12 yard, that's running on that one, the Whistler Studio. Yeah, I have to price based on map pricing or on wholesale pricing, depending on how much I'm able to get it for. So sometimes they're a little bit more than others. And then if I'm, get something at a discount, I can pass that along more. All right, let's see. Oh, I have just a little bit of these left. And these are called Healing Garden, and they are from a line by QT Fabrics. And I have a little bit of the floral left. I can do 2 half yards or 1 full yard. And this is it's just a super pretty, I would say it's a smaller scale floral on that pretty blue background. So if someone would like half yards or yards of this one.
1 yard, please.
1 yard, you got it.
Yep, pretty happy.
That one's running QT. How do I not have Steph modded? Let's see. Here we go. There you are. And thank
Elaine.
you. Elaine is taking a yard of that. Let me unbolt this and see how much I have left, because if I can run a little bit more, yeah, it looks like I can. I'm happy to see how much we have left. So that's her yard. And I can run one more full yard and a half yard. So let's run one more full yard and see if anyone wants that.
QT makes this.
Yeah, QT Fabrics. So here is another full yard running of that one. So yeah, here's the designer is Jane Madej, licensed by QT. And Helene is going to take a second yard. And then here's the last half yard of this running. And yeah, Bert is a QT too. If anyone wants that last piece I have of this, you'll get the end of bolt, which is a little bit more than a half yard. All right, so you're going to take all of that one. That whole piece coming your way. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there were some pretty panels that went with this that we sold out quite a while ago. That was what I had left of that. And then this is the little insect print that goes with that line. And
Thanks, Helene.
I just have a yard left of that. So if someone wants this piece, the full yard, that is running for all of the rest of this one. So from that same line, Jane Madej for QT Fabrics, Healing Garden. And it's this really cute insect vignette with the little water.
Oh, no takers on that one.
Okay. All right.
What's the yard price on that one?
What's that?
The yard price on that last one?
It was 10. I ran it at
10. 10 on that one if you want us to rerun it.
Yeah, let me know if you want me to rerun that. Because I ran it as a yard at 10. So this is full for a full yard. It says half yard on the listing because I have it in there for half yards, but this would be double the half yard price at 10 if you want it. It's for a full yard. Thank you. That's
Hello.
All right, and then this is Matilda by Poppy Cotton, and this is a brand new line that released last month.
Helene.
And this one's at $7 half yards or 14 yards. I do have to stick with MAP pricing on this one because it's a brand new line. And I have these two prints from that line, and then I do have 3 of the charm packs left on that line. So if anyone wants to see Matilda, let me show you the these. Okay, so this is the butterfly print called Ant Bee, and it is a white background with the colored butterflies, and it does have tiny little yellow pin dot in between the butterflies. It's really, really cute. Poppy Cotton. If you haven't experienced Poppy Cotton yet, you definitely need to. It's one of my favorite lines of fabric because they just make the cutest prints. And Rachel is in for a half yard of Matilda butterflies. Here's another one running. If anyone else wants some of those pretty butterflies. And Ella is taking some. Thank you. Here's another one. half yards, Matilda, and to be all right. And then this is the coordinating
Thank you,
fabric
ladies.
that is this beautiful teal, turquoise, minty, tonal floral from that line. And it is called Poly Blue. And this line is by Terry Henson for Poppy Cotton. So if you'd love a half yard of the Poly Blue, it is so pretty. Very fresh and crisp. I love it. Lindsay is taking that. Thank you, Lindsay. Here's another half yard running. If you would like a full yard, or if anyone else wants a half yard of the Poly Blue.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you for your bids. And Rachel's taking that. All right, one more. Anyone else want a half yard of the Poppy Cotton? Poly Blue Matilda. Welcome in.
Ella boo.
Cheryl's just came in. Bert, you're slipping.
I'm slipping.
You didn't announce her.
Hey.
And Ella Boo is
Ladies
taking
and
that.
gentlemen.
Thank you, Ella. Anyone else want a half yard
Connecticut.
of this? Just say run one more time if you need me to run this one more time. So the Poly Blue Poppy Cotton. Cheryl's in the house. How are you, friend? One more time? Gotcha. Here we go. That's running one more time for a half yard of this. And again, if you get more than one, it will be continuous yardage. All the way from hot. Is it hot there? It's cold and rainy here today. Thank you, Ella. All right. And then if anyone would like the charm pack that goes with that line, let me show you the charm pack.
Yeah, we're only about 100 feet elevation from where the snow's fallen today.
Yeah. Somehow this didn't get in here. Hang on. The charm pack.
Your favorite whatnot couple. Wow.
Oh, wow. How'd we earn that?
Man.
I don't know if we deserve that.
We're in the Whatnot Hall of Fame now.
All right. My listing literally has disappeared for this. Okay.
Oh, you're supposed to cool down for the weekend?
All right. 1 second, guys. Let me find this listing for my charm pack.
It's cold.
Has disappeared somewhere.
Oh, we're real? Oh, that's nice of you. Hey, we just got a raid.
Yeah, we're pretty real. We just got a raid from Word of Vintage. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get another giveaway started for a fun bookmark kit. And I did find that charm pack, so we'll run that next. All right, this is this is a good one for someone named Vintage. So we've got 2 pieces of this really vintage calico floral in a red, and then you get your interfacing and your instructions. So everyone get in, and it makes this cute little bookmark. Honestly, this is a project that someone who doesn't know how to sew very well is a really good one to start with. So just a cute little bookmark kit that's running. So everyone getting that giveaway. And thank you so much, Word of Vintage. Let me pull up your profile here. So Word of Vintage is Bonbon. Her name is Bonnie. She goes by Bonbon. That's adorable. And her next show is tomorrow at 2:30. Tiny Minis. Ooh, those are dangerous shows for me. Like all the cute little minis that you put on little shadow box shelves. Fun. Thank you so much for the raid. And please, everyone, give her a follow and bookmark those upcoming shows. All right, so the Poppy Cotton Matilda, I did find. And, oh, did we just get another raid? I think we did PJ's Patchwork with the raid. Get in that giveaway that's running for this bookmark kit right here. And let me pull up PJ's Patchwork. Double double raid, double love. Thank you so much for the raid. And here is PJ's Patchwork. And her next show is tomorrow at 12:05. She's doing jewelry for crafting, buttons and trim. And then she is in this raid train that I'm in on the 13th of next month called Shades of Gray Aged to Perfection, right? Shades of Gray Aged to Perfection. That's on the 13th. Can you bookmark those upcoming shows for PJ? Thank you so much for the raid. All right, so this Matilda charm pack is now in the house officially, and that's running if you want one in just a second. I was gonna show you the prints. They don't put a picture of all the prints on the back like Riley Blake does, but look at how stinking cute all these prints are. So there's the butterfly print. The floral that's on the front of this is like let's see.
The floral.
The floral is on that pillow. So this is a tote bag. This is a tote bag they made with this charm pack. So isn't that cute? And then that print on the top is that print we were just selling. All right, so if someone wants this darling charm pack, Poppy Cotton Matilda, it's running. You get 42 5-inch squares of all this cute fabric. And Jennifer is taking that. Thank you. Anyone else want one of those? Here's another one running. Matilda 5-inch charm pack.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you for your bids. And Rachel is taking that. And I do have one more. You guys want the last one? Tell me yes in chat if you want me to run the last one of these.
Thanks, Rachel. Yes, please.
All right, here we go. That is running. Matilda, Poppy Cotton, and Ella Boo is taking that. Congrats. All right, everyone getting that giveaway. It's going to draw in about 40 seconds for another bookmark
Thanks, Ella Boo.
kit with super cute vintage calico. All right, let me check for pre-bids. Again, everything's pre-listed, so if there's something you want to run for sure, pre-bid on it or tell us in chat the number and we can run it. And welcome. All right, let's do some of the other Poppy Cotton from I didn't run these much last week, and I have.
And the giveaway winner is bum bum bum. Deb Jam.
Deb Jam, yay! Congrats, that's coming to you. Cute little bookmark kit. Thanks for being here.
Congrats.
Make sure you have Deb Jam bookmarked. She has awesome shows. She helps with raid trains. Always has good stuff. Always has fun shows. All right, so this is the Flower Market Poppy Cotton panel.
Deb Jam.
And it's a project panel that has two sections that you cut. Well, if you want to, you can use it however you want. But it has these flower hexes, and then there's a dotted line right here. So it's made to either make tea towels or pillow fronts. And then I have some of the coordinating fabrics that go with these. And I'm down to just a few of these panels. So if you would love one of these, Flower Market Poppy Cotton panels. It is a 20.
Do you have them pre-cut?
Yeah. I think it's a 23-inch. Let me find it here. All right, so Flower Market.
Welcome in, Bella.
I must be losing my mind, or the system is really having fun things today because nothing is showing up.
Welcome in, Lorraine.
Under this.
From Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, hang on. Let me find it. Sorry, you guys. All right, so it is. I wish you wouldn't do that. It drives me crazy. He does that every time. It's like, ah. All right. So I did find this. Okay, the Flower Market panel.
I know.
It's called Grandmother's Garden Flower Market. It's a 23 by 44 panel. Here we go. That's running if you want one of those. So it has the little flower hexes, and then it has a line that goes in between the two panels. So you can use it to make tea towels or the fronts of pillows or
Monroe King.
bags or things like that. Thank you, Morrow King. And I am getting down to the nitty gritty on the prints that match this, but we do have some of them still left. All right, would someone else like one of those pre-cut panels? Here's another one running, and this is by Poppy Cotton.
Le Poupée
So
Coton.
if you'd like one of these. And Stephanie is taking that. Thank you.
Stephanie Bro.
And now my screen's doing something really weird. Okay. All right, let me check this.
Thanks, Steph.
Okay, so I have one more of those. So that's running again, if anyone else wants one. And then I'll show you the prints that I have that go with this.
Steph takes another.
That. All right. So the prints that I have that go with that, I have down to just a pre-cut half yard of this print that is the blue. And I don't have it listed because I ran the listing out. So I'm going to run this as a half yard for $6. If someone wants the rest of this one is called Bouquet in the blue. So Flower Market Bouquet, Aaliyah Lutz Poppy Cotton. It's my last half yard of this print. Pre-cut. And it is in those hexes on that. Okay, so no one on that. And then I do have this print that is called Sugar something.
No sugar tonight in my
Sugar
coffee.
Petals.
No sugar tonight, no tea.
By the half yard.
No sugar to stand beside me.
And they do the cutest projects with these prints. Let me show you some of the stuff they make with these prints. See how they combine them all together and do all these cute like pillows and bags and all kinds of stuff. Steph is taking that. Thank you. Anyone else want a half yard of the Flower Market Sugar Petals in the red by Aaliyah Lutz for Poppy Cotton? It's one of my favorite prints of the line. Thank you, Steph. It's going to get a yard. All right. And then oops, I do have quite a bit of this one. This is the tiniest little print. It's called Flower Freckles in Blue. And it is so cute. Freckles. Kind of just a tiny little micro floral calico in this kind of minty blue color. There's a little bit of green in it. If anyone wants half yards of that. All right. And then I do have some of, oh, I'm down to my last piece of this print in that line. And this is the Pocket Posy Blue. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, this one's a 21-inch piece. So it's the end of bolt. If someone wants this end of bolt piece, a little bit bigger than a half yard, that's running of the Pocket Posies in the blue. Pre-cut end of bolt. And thank you for your bids. And Amy's gonna take that. Thank you.
Thanks, Ames.
All right, and then I do have this print still on the bolt. And this one is called Forget Me Nots in the blue. And this is for half yards of this one. It's so pretty with the blue, several different colors of blue, and then the pinks in there. Forget Me Nots. And it is a gorgeous floral. And Morrow King is taking a half yard. Here's another half yard running.
Morrow King.
Another half yard running. Home with Holly is in. Thank you. Thank you so much. Here's another half yard. Anyone else wants some?
Oh, it's
Forget Me Nots
to be with
in the
you.
blue. Flower Market.
All the things you say and do. And it's so nice to hear you say.
Jennifer is in. Thank you, Jennifer. All right. Anyone else needs some of this? Wants another half yard to make a yard, or didn't get one running one more time? Forget Me Nots blue.
We got something that's real.
Lindsay is in. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anyone else want some of this before I put it away? Because I'm happy to run it more if you wanted a full yard or didn't get some. Just say me, please, or yes, or whatever that helps me know in chat. Me. All right, there we go. Running again, half yard increments. Car Pet is in. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful Forget Me Not flowers going to Car Pet. Car Pet. All right, thanks everyone.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, bright.
Okay, and then this.
Now, when did you last let your
I have two pieces of this of the panel left, but I did a really stupid thing one night when it was late and I was cutting. Do I have Noah's Ark? The Created with Love. Did I sell out of that? Do I have anything left of Created with Love? I think I'm sold out. Somehow I thought I had some left though. Let me look really quick because I might. The Created with Love line. But really quick, let me show this and then I'll look. So one night I was cutting and I don't know where my brain was. I opened the bolt up and I actually cut it because this is a panel that goes this way and I cut it on the wrong line. So your selvage is all along this way. So instead of a 23 wide, you get, well, it's still close. It comes in at 23 still, but it's cut the wrong direction. Then your thing is here, and then your selvage is all along here. Because on a normal one of these, you have the selvage on both ends. You know, it's width of fabric. So this one is, let's see, this is a yard and 8 inches long and then 23 wide. And it still has a line here, but this is the line you were supposed to cut on the other direction. Does that make, am I making any sense? So you still get two panels, they're just not as wide, a little bit less wide and a little bit longer. So I screwed up on this. Would someone love to have this? Because I'm going to run it at a discount because I screwed up on it. So I normally put these at 7. I'm going to do it at 6. And you get the whole piece. So that's running if someone wants this. So you get two panels that are 23 by half the width, which is about it's going to come in at about, well, let me just measure one. Comes in at about 23 by 23.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. So my goof up on that. Coming your way.
She was a long, cool woman in a black dress.
And then let me
Just
look
a
at this
fine
other one and
and
see what this one
beautiful
is. Because I have one more of those.
This one look, I was a bad mess.
Let's see.
Cause that long, cool woman has a...
Oh, this one is one that I cut completely out. It has no selvage because I cut it the wrong way, and then the selvage is the other way. So this is the other half of that same piece. So here's your unmarked selvage. So it's the same difference, only unmarked selvage. So if someone wants this one, it's my last one of these flower markets. So it's 23 by about 38 to 40 long. And then here's your dotted line.
Holly takes that
and
too.
That's coming to you.
Bus stop wet day, she's there, I say. Please share my...
What is it called when you take a yard of fabric and cut it in half the long way instead of the short way?
Thanks, Holly.
Someone was telling me what that was called the other day, and I couldn't, and that didn't make sense to me. So, does anyone know what that's called? I was thinking it was, oh, it's a skinny half. There we go. For some reason, I was thinking it was called a fat half, but a fat half is something different, right? So, anyway, did anyone want this poppy cotton, the freckle one that goes with that line? Let me know and I could run that one. All right, let me look in my inventory and just see what it says for created with love, because I think I sold out of that one, that Noah's Ark. Oh, but that's not Noah's Ark, that's Adam and Eve. Anyway, so wrong line, never mind, I don't have any of that. Anything with Noah's Ark
Or
that I know of.
We did.
Yeah, that one's Adam and Eve, so I'm thinking wrong Bible story. Yeah. Do I have any lions though? Are there any lions on that little girl one? Let's look.
Jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Let's look and see what animals are on this one. I have this one in the buy it now. It's the Riley Blake baby girl, and it has the little pink footprints on it. So this one has giraffes, turtles, bears, owls. I'm not seeing any lions on it.
Oh my.
Yeah, but this is the print that's in the buy it now. Let me pin that. That is the baby girl.
Thanks, Stephanie, bro.
Let me pin that one.
Anything?
So that's on your screen right now for half yards. If anyone wants some of this one, it's super cute and it has the little tiny pink footprints on it and all these cute little animals tossed.
For baby boys.
So that's running. I don't have the baby boy equivalent of this. But I do have for little boys. Let me see what I have that would work. Because I had some cute ones.
Well, if he's into Western, we got lots of stuff for little boys that's Western. We got all the John Wayne stuff.
I have this. I have a couple of vintage or. So this one's a little farm panel. That's cute. That could be for either or. So it says Patchwork Farm, and it's just got all the cute farm animals on it. It's a 23 by width panel by Quilting
Hey, Island Girl.
by Desiree Designs. So if someone would like that panel, I can run it.
Yeah, Island Girl. I don't know if Island Girl saw them.
Hey, how are you?
She's like interested in the Western.
Okay, yeah, I can show the John Wayne stuff. All right, this little panel's running if someone wants that one. It's just a cute little farm panel. 23.5 to 24-inch width of fabric by Desiree Design.
Elizabeth
Thank
Tanner.
you. That's coming to you. And then I do have this one that is a vintage baby panel. And this one does have a lion on it. It goes like this. And it is Noah's Ark. Sorta. Yeah, it's a boat. See, it's a boat and it's got animals on it.
It's not sort of. It
It
definitely.
is Noah's Ark. And it is let's see. It's a 1 yard panel by Width of Fabric. And I have two of them. So if you wanted both, I can just leave them connected. So it's cute. Let me see if it's marked. It's vintage, so it has more of a vintage feel. I don't see a mark on the edge. So there we go. There's Noah's Ark if you want that. So here is one panel of that, or if anyone wants it, or if you want both. So Noah's Ark vintage, it's a 1 yard baby blanket panel.
Okay, no takers on that.
All right.
Bad boy.
All right, and then let me show some of the John Wayne stuff. So I have three three prints from that collection. Just move. I'll just put this in here because it's gonna need to cut. So the three prints I have from John Wayne collection are the movie poster print. It's a collage. And then I have the toile, Western toile, and then the cute denim patchwork bandana print. So those are the ones I have from John Wayne. Aren't they cute? Yeah. So let me get those pulled up.
Welcome in, everybody.
All right.
Thanks
So here's the movie poster collage. John Wayne, if you want some of that 1/2 yard. That one's running. And let me know if you need me to run it twice for a full yard. Thank you.
Go.
Running again in case you want a full yard or someone else wants some. Thank you, thank you. All right, that's coming to you. And then I do have enough of this? Yeah, I still have enough of this one for a full yard as well. So this is the Western Toile, kind of a light beige, kind of distressed linen look with the little Western scene on there. Thank you, Island. There is another one of that running if you want a full yard. Thank you. And then this is the bandana in the denim, and it's like a patchwork. It's so cute. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I love this one. I love this one. That reminds me, I have that other bolt in. It came in yesterday, Steph. So remind me when you come to pick up. And let's look that. And here's another half yard. If you want a full yard. Now you have the whole collection. These are so cool. So cool. Yes, you can get some. Do you want some of this one? The bandana? How much do you want? Do you want a full yard? Okay, here you go. Full yard running of that one. And let me know if someone else wants any of this. John Wayne, Riley Blake. Steph's getting a full yard. Anyone else want any of the John Wayne prints that we were just running before I put them away? Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. All right. This is all I have left.
It's a beaut, Clark.
This is all I have left of Poppy Cotton Farmhouse Fancy. Remember all of that. This is the cute little red calico that's called fruit salad, and it has little cherries and strawberries mixed in with the little cherry blossoms. It is so stinking cute. So if anyone wants some of this fruit salad print, that is by Poppy Cotton. Let me get it in here, pulled up here. All right, so that one's running if anyone wants half yards of this. It's a really cute calico, just a sweet little floral with the little cherries and strawberries in there in red. Sewing Sherry is in. Oh, how did my time go to higher? That's weird. Sorry about the time. Oh, it's because I put it on my phone.
Sewing Sherry.
Sewing Sherry. Here's another one of that running if you want more than a half yard or if someone else wants some of it. Steph is in. Thank
Stefani
you.
Rowe.
All right. Anyone else want some of this one before I put it away? Farmhouse Fancy Poppy Cotton Fruit Salad. Tiny little floral with the little strawberries and cherries. Okay. I got in a new bolt of the Lori Holt flea market kitchen print. Because this is so popular, I sold it out twice. So if anyone wants flea market kitchen, and then I also have a new bolt of the cheater print, and I have a bolt of the project panel. So this is Lori Holt Flea Market Kitchen half yards running. I love this print. It has the cutest little designs in these fun little squares. Wild green is taken a half.
Born to be
Thank
wild.
you. Here's another half yard running. Flea Market Kitchen, Lori Holt for Riley Blake. And Stephanie's taking one. Here's another one. Brand new bolt.
Wild
Green.
granny.
There's another one. And if you get continuous, it'll be a full yard. Here's another one running.
If you get a full yard, it will be continuous.
That's what I meant. If you get more than one unit, it will be a continuous yard or yardage.
Marlboro King.
Morrow King's getting one. Congrats. All right. And then I have a new bolt of this project panel, which I had before and it sold out. I love this project panel. So it is a 23 or 24 inch. Let me pin it so I can tell you for sure. Oh, it says it's a 1 yard. That's not right, is it? Oh, it is a 1 yard, I think. No, this is not a 1 yard because it's lined right there. Oh, it is a 1 yard. Okay. Sorry, I get confused. When you have so much fabric, you have to. All right, so this is a 1 yard panel. And what it does is it has so it has two sections, and then it has all these little blocks across both ends close to the selvage. And then on this end, it has the border. So blocks on the bottom on this side, border on this side, and then it has 4 of these larger sections. And it says across the bottom, throw pillows, chair pads, placemats, quilt blocks, project bag, pin cushion, apron pockets, notebook covers, pot holders, candle mats, coasters, tea towels, framed art, beauty bags, sachets, doll quilts, buntings, table runners, and jar covers. And if you go on their blog and website, they have all kinds of ideas for how to use these project panels. So that is running. If anyone would like one of these, 1 yard with all the cute little quilt blocks, 4 of these sections with different designs, and then this cute border. And you can Thank you, sewing Shari. Here's another one running. If someone else would like one, flea market project panel, Lori Holt, Riley Blake. Super fun 1 yard panel. And Home with Holly is taking one. One more. Thank you for your bids. 1 yard. And Heidi, thank you for your first purchase, Heidi. All right, anyone else want this one before I put it away? This panel. So tomorrow, our show, we will be doing batiks. So anyone that loves batiks, be sure and come for that because I have a lot of beautiful batiks.
Kitchen.
And On Thursday, estate sale, we have felted wool, wovens, quilting cottons, all kinds of good stuff. All right, this is the flea market cheater. That is so cute. If anyone wants half yards of this one. And you can also request me to run it as a full yard for double the price. So half yard running, either get to or request it as a full yard if you want a full yard. That's right. And Stephanie's taking that. Here is another one if you want a full yard. So it goes with that same line, flea market. And Steph's going to take a full yard. Anyone else want any of this, either in half yard or full yard? Let me know. All right. Let me put these, hand me that tag and I'll put these over here.
There you go.
All right, we have almost everything preloaded, so I'm checking for pre-bids. This is a pre-bid on the 5-inch stacker for Sketchbook by Lisa Audit for Riley Blake. So we'll run that. Thank you for your pre-bid. And all the prints on this, beautiful florals in larger and smaller scale, some tonals, some dots, and then these little like cheater quilt look prints. This is a beautiful line, and they're insects in the main floral. So that is running now. Thank you for your pre-bid on that. And this is a new line, and that is going to S. Baker. Thank you so much for your first purchase. Appreciate that. Coming your way.
Baker.
Anyone else want one of those? Sketchbook charm packs. 5-inch charm squares, Riley Blake sketchbook by Lisa Audit. Beautiful florals and all the other coordinates. All right. All right, let's move to this line, which is a Riley Blake line. And I was thinking I should probably have put a bundle together, but I didn't get it done. All right, let me just put the screen down. So this is a line called Painted Petals by Lila Tweller for Riley Blake. Painted Petals. And I have half yards of this, and you just choose which one you want a half yard of. Turn it that way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different florals. I would say these are all, this one's a smaller, the rest of them I would consider kind of a medium. Probably the kind of cherry blossom look ones are medium to small, and then this one's a little bit bigger, and it's a white screen print on the colored fabric. So if you'd like any of those half yards, that's running. Just tell me which one you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the same print as this, only blue or green. All right, no takers. I'm probably going to put together some bundles from these. I'll probably do, I don't know, would you guys like half yard bundles or fat quarter bundles of this? Because fat quarters would be really nice in this, but so would half yards. What do you guys prefer? if I put some bundles together. All right. No one's gonna speak up. Do you prefer fat quarter bundles or half yard bundles of stuff like this? All right. Let's do
Half yard carpets.
half yard bundles. Okay. So I'll probably put some of those together for another day. All right, I ran this earlier, no takers. Let's see if someone new here wants this little Serendipity 2 fat quarter bundle. This one has let me edit this because it does not have 9, it has 8. All right, so it's an 8 fat quarter bundle. So you get a fat quarter each of the pink and the cream little mini tossed main print. You get the hexy print, the floral, the little green, forest green dot, the mint dot, the red check, and the little mint with the hearts. And the whole thing is kind of a strawberry vibe, with has strawberries in all the prints. And then you've got the greens and the reds that are kind of strawberry. So it's a really cute bundle. So 8 fat quarters. That's running if someone wants the Serendipity 2. And this line's pretty much sold out online. I do have a little bit of some of the prints. All right, no takers on that. If you want a half yard of any of those prints, I do have some of most of them. Let me know. All right, this is the floral and the thimbles prints from Thumbelina, and then I do have the panels for that as well. And it is a storybook panel by Jennifer Long for Riley Blake. She does all the cute storybook panels. So this is the panel. It's a 1 yard, super cute storybook panel that has sewing themed, fairy themed, and it's one of those little story clock books that you can put together. And then I have those 2 prints that go with the line. So if someone would love the storybook panel, it is right here. And this one I believe is out of production now. They can't get it unless you find it in a shop. So that one is running 1 yard Thumbelina storybook panel. All right, and then if anyone would love, I love this thimble print. I think it is so stinking cute. With the little thimbles all over. It's a tossed print. I mean, it's non-directional because they go all directions, and then just the little designs on here are so cute. And this is in the mist color. So if anyone would like half yard of the thimbles, that's running.
Thimbles in the mist.
Super
Gorillas in
cute.
the mist.
Thimbles, no takers. Okay, and then this is the floral that goes with that line. So this is a Thumbelina floral, and you can see it has those pretty corals that are in the thimbles. And I can do this one as half yards or yards. Anyone wants some of that? Here is a half yard running, or tell me if you want a full yard. Such a pretty floral in that coral color. Thank you, Steph. Do you want a full yard? Do you want me to run it twice? All right, running again. You'll get a full yard. Anyone else want some of this? Yeah, it's just so pretty. All right, anyone else? Half yard. So Steph got another one. And here's another half yard running. If anyone else wants some with this coral color background. And then you've got the darker corals, the greens, and yellows in there. All right, no one else on that. Okay.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for spending your afternoon with us.
This is a cute little panel I have in the Buy It Now that is like a little kids road project. You know, you can put it on a little quilt and then they can drive their cars on it. It's called Vroom Vroom and it is a QT Fabrics panel. Let me pull that up in the Buy It Now. And it's pinned. It's running on flash sale right now at $11.70 a panel. It is a 1 yard, 36 by 45. Super cute little panel if someone wants one of those to make a boy's quilt or a little fun play mat out of. So I just wanted to show that one. And it's one you don't have to bid on. You can just buy it in the Buy It Now whenever it's still running. So if you want one of those. And then I have this cute line that is by, I think this is by the Morris Group for QT Fabrics. And this is a panel that is called Poultry something. And it's a 1 yard panel that goes horizontal and it has all these cute blocks. It's very kind of folk arty cottage core. So cute. Let me find it. Poultry in Motion. And this is the panel. And then I have the print that goes with this that has the tossed chickens and chicks. So this is the print that goes with it that I'll run next. So if you want one of the panels, Poultry in Motion, it's running. So it's a 1 yard horizontal with these cute blocks with the little hen houses with the hens and roosters and chickens.
No take-a-readings on that.
All right. And then this is the toss print. Let me know if anyone wants me to run that print.
Chicken.
All right. Who needs cats? I do have a cat collection that you get a bundle that is really cute. This is also a QT Fabrics and it's called Meow Meow.
Meow 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 meow.
And it's a half yard bundle, so you get a half yard of each. And then if you want a full yard, just buy 2 bundles and you'll get continuous of each. So this is the little cat face print, meow meow, and then this is the kitties on coral. Their little screen print. So you get a half yard of each in this bundle. If you want some of that, it's really cute. And Steph has taken a bundle of that. Here's another one if you want full yard
The Negro cha-cha.
of each. Running again. All right,
Look
now
at this.
papers. Okay. Thank you. Coming up on Wednesday morning, we're going to be doing make sure you have this raid train all bookmarked for everybody because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the Fabric Feud raid train, and we are doing, I'll show you what we're doing. So those are that's a little peek of some of the fabrics we're going to run in there. I have some Alexander Henry um pinups. So we were supposed to choose a theme song for the show, and Bert, so he chose I'm Too Sexy. So we're doing some Alexander Henry and some other stuff. So make sure you have that bookmarked. Ours is at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And then there's shows. I think I'm the second one in the raid train. And then there's shows after us. Let me look at the schedule on there. Let's see. Oh, I don't have it on there. She hasn't given us the full lineup yet. But anyway, so that'll be fun. And it made me think of this print. This is not an Alexander Henry, but it's very much like something he would have put out. This is actually by Hoffman International, and it is like island tropical with vintage cars, and it's called Samurai Print, which is kind of weird. It's a larger scale vintage. I just think it's fun. Would anyone like a yard of this? Fun vintage Hoffman with the vintage cars. It is kind of fun, isn't it? So let me run a yard of this. I'm just going to do a $10 yard, and you'll get a full yard of that vintage Samurai Hoffman International from 1999. It says on the selvage. So it's kind of cool. And Wild Granny's getting a yard of that. Anyone else want some of that before I put it away? Steph wants some. You want a yard as well? All right. Let me make sure I have enough. I did run the serendipity bundle, but no one swiped on it. Do you want me to run that again, or do you want the half yards? Let me see how much I have of this stuff, because I might not have enough for another full yard. Let's just double check. All right, now the second piece is I can give you both a full yard, but it's going to be tight. So like you're not going to have any extra. So as long as you're okay with that, does that work? All right, that's running. So I'll cut this in half. You'll both get halves, and it's right at a yard. So no generous yard. And Steph has taken that. Thank you.
Libro.
But yeah, I can pull those serendipity ones back out if you're interested. Because I have a fat quarter bundle, and then I do have some of the prints that I can give you half yards or more of. So this is the little 8-piece fat quarter bundle. If you want that. So that puts it at, let's see, that's a pretty good price, because that puts it at, let's see.
She says, I want the cheater quilt and the pink dog and the flower print.
That puts it at $337 a fat quarter. So that's pretty good on that. You want the cheater, which one?
Of that.
Of this, you want the cheater, the pink dog, and the flower. The pink dog, I don't have any more of the flower. So that I do have a little bit of the pink dog, and I do have some of the cheater. Let me see how big they are.
She said those are fine.
All right. So the pink dog, I only have 13-inch. So it's a 1/3 yard piece. The cheater, I can give you a 1/2 yard. The cheater hexie. Yeah, that one I can give you a 1/2 yard. So if you want that little bundle, I can just run them as a little bundle. So let's see, I would do 6. I'll do a $9 start and you'll get this 1/3 yard piece and the 1/2 yard of the cheater. Does that work? Okay. Here we go. All right, special bundle, 1/3 yard of the little pink tossed print, and then 1/2 yard of the hexie. And
Oh,
with all these
oh,
things,
baby.
so that you can put in there, and then this will do a 1/2 yard on. And we'll have to remember that was a bundle. And then what I have left is I have some of the cream of this. I've got the green dot, the red check, the pink dot, and the pink or the green, mint green heart. Those are the ones I have left. If you want some of everything, this one does have the floral in it in a fat quarter. So it has all 8 prints. If someone wants that. Fat quarter bundle. All right, just let me know. All right, I haven't shown Anne of Green Gables yet today. Does anyone want Anne of Green Gables? Anyone want to see Anne of Green Gables?
You're getting some hearts, so.
Okay, let me move some bolts here. All right, the prints that I have for Anne of Green Gables, I have the bird floral in the blue. It's absolutely stunning. I have the book, the tossed book print. I have the main print in cream. And I have the rose toss floral with the little butterflies that matches the roses on here and on here. So those are the prints that I have from Anne of Green Gables. So let's start with the main one. And the main print I'm doing as a 1 yard because I was doing it at halves, but the way they did the repeat, it just didn't work. So I'm doing yards on the main print. So if you'd like a yard of this one, that's running. So that's the main print, 1 yard. It's running on the screen if that's the one you want. Oh, you want the blue floral. Okay. All right. And then the blue floral, I have it in here as half, but I'll run it at double if you want a full yard. And this one I have to do at 14. So if you want me to run it at the full yard, I can. So that's running for a full yard of the bird floral. No? Okay. And then the books. Let's see. The book toss and the roses are the other ones that I have. So these are still at map pricing. So I have to do them at 1/2 yards for 7. So, oh, you want 1/2 yards. Okay. You want 1/2 yard of the blue floral. Okay. Let me do that one again. Here we go. That's running. If you want 1/2 yard of the bird floral. Front porch. Thank you so much. Was that a first purchase? Thank you so much. Front porch Sonora. All right, running again, half yard of the bird floral. If anyone else wants half yard of that one. Front porch Sonora. Just got a half yard of this Anne of Green Gables.
Okay.
All right, no one else on that. And then the book, tossed book print. Front porch Sonora. So here's the tossed books. And of Green Gables. If anyone wants a half yard of that. All right, and then this is the floral, the roses, and then it has tiny little periwinkle and coral butterflies. And then in the background, it has little kind of a little that's hard to see, but it's like a white little vine that runs around there too. So you've got that on there. And it's kind of a cream color. Oh, thanks. My daughter is a nail artist, self-taught. So she did my nails and she did that on there. She hand paints them. She's very talented. Thank you. All right. So if anyone wants some of the rose, you should see her nails. I
I do my own nails.
never do anything too fancy because I work with my hands so much they get ruined. But she does amazing stuff. All right. So if anyone wants half yards of this, that's running. She has hers painted right now with all these designs for the
Front
thank you, front porch is
front
taking a half
porch
yard of that
Senora.
that are South Korea because she's going to South Korea on her mission. And so she painted her nails with like the national bird, the national flower. What else did she put on there? Tigers, stripes. Anyway, she did cool stuff. All right, no one else on that. And I think she's redoing them today, so those are probably going to be gone. She had some other design she was going to do. All right.
That's the cream. No.
Oh, that's the floral, right?
Yeah.
All right. So did everyone get what they wanted of Anne of Green Gables? Anything else anyone wants? And again, the main print I'm doing is full yards because I felt the way they did the repeat, it just didn't work as a half yard. So if anyone wants the main print as a full yard, I did discount it by $1. So I'll run that one more time in case someone wants some of that. So this is for a full yard of the Anne of Green Gables main print. And it just has little vignettes and quotes from some of the books. Oh, yeah. The Wuthering Heights. Yeah. They have some really cool stuff coming out this year in some other licensed prints. Like some really cool stuff. Let me see what I saw in there because I have they have some Barbie stuff coming out. Look at the Barbie stuff. They have Peter Rabbit, another Peter Rabbit line, Laura Ashley. This is Garden Glow Beverly McCullough, some Liberty stuff that's amazing, folk art, florals. This is the Riley Blake catalog. It's like Christmas catalog for quilters. There's just some really good stuff coming out later this year and early next year. And I know there was some other licensed ones. What are they doing? Well, the Peter Rabbit was one of them. Let me see. Maybe it's back here. That's batiks, which I'm doing batiks tomorrow. If you love batiks, make sure and come tomorrow because I've got some really pretty ones. Anyway, so I could peruse that for hours. All right, let's do oh, I haven't shown this today. This is a really cute print by QT Fabrics called Paisley Punch, and it has the cutest red, kind of red fuchsia orange combo small print, and then it has a little mint dot in there so it can match up with kind of that minty blue as well. So a pretty little floor, and it's a white background, and I have this one at $5 half yards. So if anyone wants some of that paisley punch, white background, pink, coral reds, and then a little bit of a mint dot in there. It's really pretty. Nope. Okay. And then this one, I have all this stuff from this line, or not all of it, but a lot of it. And I started out with just some of the prints, but I fell in love with this line of fabrics. And it is Riley Blake, Genesis of a Journey by Genesis Hall. And these are two of the coordinating. This is one of the main prints that has this fun, whimsical, like little journey. And it takes you to, Paris and London and just some other sites you can recognize. And there's all these cute things. And I have it in the pink colorway and the cream colorway, that same print. So two different styles there. And you can't see that. And then I have the florals that go with this line that I think are absolutely fabulous. So that's the cream floral, and then look at this blue floral that just pops off the fabric. So if anyone would love any of these, they're so good. Yeah, yeah, that has the Paris in there. It's so cute with the Eiffel Tower, and it also has Big Ben. There's Big Ben. There's the bridge, the San Francisco Bridge, right? Is that the Bay Bridge? And then we've got hot air balloons, dogs, pretzels, scooters, little vendors, the windmills in like Holland, probably. It's just such a cute print. So let me pull these up. Bert needs to sing us a Paris song, huh?
Oh yeah.
Is there a Paris song?
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, so this is Genesis of a Journey, the journey print in the cream background. So if anyone would like half yards of that.
I don't know that. I don't know the. I Yeah, La Vie en Rose. I don't speak enough French to sing that bad, girl.
His mind is blank on Paris, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, no one on that. And then this is the pink one, which I personally love in the pink. I think it's too cute.
Something
if
about
anyone
like
wants
Gay
half yards
Paris or
of
something.
that
Oh man, why can't I think of it?
in the pink, let me get it pulled up here. It's at the bottom of my screen and it won't let me tap it. There we go.
Oh, the Ratatouille song. Yeah, Ratatouille. That took place in Paris.
All right, so that's running. If anyone wants half yards of Genesis of a Journey in the pink colorway, because it's so cute. And Bree Layton is going to take some of that. And here is another one running if you want a full yard or someone else wants a half yard. And Bree wants a full yard. Steph is swiping in. We can run it again. Steph is getting a half yard. Thank you. Here's that running again. Running again, half yards. And Bree's gonna do the full yard.
Later.
All right, anyone else want some of this before I put the pink one down? Tell me run again if you need it to run again. All right. Let me get a giveaway running. This is a buyer giveaway, so everyone that's here that bought something, get in. And I have, let's see, what do I have in here? Fat quarter, that's a cute one. I think that one's a Moda. This is a fat quarter of a really pretty marble. And oh, and I have one of these left that we've been giving away. It's the cute little, it's 5 yards of trim ribbon. And then it's called Ladybug, and it's on this cute little silhouette. So those 3 options.
I just can't stop loving you.
All right, everybody in that made a purchase, let's draw that.
I just can't stop loving you. Amy.
Oh, Bliss gets to pick. Do you want the Ladybug ribbon? Do you want this beautiful marbled pink fat quarter or the little tree lollies? The pink. I should have known, right? Congrats. All right. And then this is the floral with the Genesis of a Journey with the blue background. And it has all those colors in it. The purples, the pinks, the yellows that match all the other prints. So it matches no matter what. It's gorgeous. So if you want a half yard of the Genesis floral in the blue, denim is what they called it. It's a denim blue. All right, and then this is the floral in the cream. That's running. If anyone wants the floral in the cream. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here, Amy.
Front, senora.
Porch is taking a half yard of that. Anyone else want a half yard or a if you want a full yard, that one's running, and I have that one discounted because I've had it a while longer. Front porch is taking a full yard, thank you. And then this is the purple. This one they called I don't know. It has a name. It has something to do with patchwork, I think. Let me see if it says it on the listing. Yeah, Patchwork Piazza. I think it's so cute, and I love this color of purple.
It's great.
See how it matches all the prints with that purple in it. It's so cute. So if someone wants that, half yard.
Patchwork Piazza.
Nope. Okay. And then this is probably my favorite. I'm weird. I love these striped kind of wallpaper look pieces prints. And this has that mustard and the purples and everything in it. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, it isn't it just gorgeous? Yeah. I kind of want something made out of it, but I haven't decided what. All right, so if you'd like
Later.
a half yard of that, the little floral, it's called Bavarian Curry. Steph is getting that. Thank you. One more time if you want a full yard or if anyone else wants some of that Bavarian curry.
Is that funny, bro, cha-cha?
Yeah, I know. It's too cute, right? All right, Steph's going to take a full yard of that. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, which ones did I get? All right, let me sort these out. And then I was thinking for fun, how about we pull out. So on on Saturday, I'm in a raid train and we're gonna do holiday fabrics. It's an all holiday raid train. Because a lot of times people will just do Halloween or just Christmas. So, and I'm scheduled at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So it's this raid train, all holiday. And I've already got quite a few things preloaded in there. So, and it's hosted by Beth Ann and Andy. So it'll be a fun, cute raid train. So everyone go bookmark that if you like holiday stuff. And I thought it would be fun to grab a bin that I have not gotten into in a million years and see what's in it.
Were you did you want something what goes around, or were you just oh I see. Just respond to that comment.
Yeah, you're in that raid train too, right? What goes around is in that raid train.
Oh, you're the organizer.
Yeah, she's one of the organizers. Why isn't your name on the cover? It says Beth Ann
And was her idea. You got muscled out there, what goes around. You got muscled out.
Did I miss your name on the cover? Oh, yeah, you're on there. Right there. What goes around, Beth Ann and Andy. I just didn't read the whole thing. I slighted you. I apologize. All right, who wants some out of print Moda Primitive Gathering Christmas? Look what I just found in a bin. Seasonal Little Gatherings by Primitive Gatherings. This is a 3/4 yard, 28-inch piece of the Primitive Gatherings with the candy canes. What year did this come out? I want to say 2017, 18, maybe. I don't know. Does anyone want this? It's super cute. Let's see. So it's a 3/4 yard piece. It's kind of that kind of honey color, and then it has the muted red candy canes, and then a little design in the background. Moda Primitive Gatherings. Nope. Okay. No one here interested in the primitives? Because that's what was in the top of that bin. This is the one that has the little reindeer, candy canes in the sepia color, and then the cardinals on the caramel color. Any interest in any of those before I dig something else out? So I'll have these out for that holiday raid train. Let's see what else is in there. Fun. I seriously have not opened these bins in like a full year. So I don't even know what's in them. This is by Stoff Fabric. So it's that German brand that has really nice fabrics. And this is a panel that is called let's see, Wooden Christmas. And it has these four, it's kind of also that primitive vibe. It has these four like tins looking stars and string and music notes, and then the cable knit sweater, snowflakes, beadboard, and it's a 24-inch panel. And then I have the coordinating print that is the cable knit sweater, it looks like. I mean, when you look at that, it looks like 3D, doesn't it? It's cool. So if anyone would like a panel, let me see how much yardage I have of the cable knit. Let's see, I have 2 yards, so I could do 2 bundles where you get a panel and a yard, because I have 2 panels. So if anyone would like a panel and a yard of Stoff, Stof, I think, how's that spelled? Stof, just one F is how it's spelled. So you'll get a yard and a panel. Let's see, I'm gonna do a $12 start. So you're getting this panel and then a full yard of the really cool cable knit sweater. That's kind of a taupey brown.
No takers.
All right. Nobody's ready for holidays yet. It's barely summer. It's not even summer. What day is the official day, first day of summer? Is it in June or May? I never remember. I think it's in June.
Yeah. June 21st.
June 21st. So we're still spring. We're still spring. All right, let me find something springy. Oh, look what I have. I have a couple of. Is this something anyone in your family would want? Because I have some. Because at my house, it's like evil. Somewhere I have some more pieces of this. That one's something else. These are just little pieces. Someone was making bean bags or something because these are sewn.
Steph will take them.
All right, so let me give you all those because someone can use it, huh? All right, this is my Dear Stella fabric that I have a story about. If you're in chat here in the audience, who has not, or no, I should say, who has heard my Dear Stella story? Because I won't tell it if too many people have heard it. If you've heard my Dear Stella story, say me. Nobody has heard it. All right, so this is a cute blue, kind of medium denim-y, chambray blue daisy by Dear Stella. And
that story. Yeah, I've heard it 1,000 times.
Nope. Okay, so I source from all different places, and I responded to an ad of someone trying to destash some fabric one day, and she lives about an hour away from me, and I thought, well, and I was trying to gather from her how much stuff she had, and she's like, "Oh, I've got quite a bit." So I'm like, "Okay." So we drove an hour away and went, and she really didn't have a ton. Um, but I bought everything I could from her that I felt like I could use, that I would actually be able to sell. Because it was one of those situations where I feel like, I don't know, sometimes when I source, I feel like it's more because someone needs something more than I need to buy what they have. Let's just put it that way. And so this lady who had gone through a divorce was trying to sell her house, had a disabled child, and I paid way too much and bought everything she had that I could possibly use. And this was one of them. And she had taken this whole bolt of fabric and washed it. So this is pre-washed. And then I think after she washed it and dried it, she just kind of rolled it up. And so it's kind of wrinkly. And I sort of pressed this, but not great. So that's the Dear Stella story. If you would like a half yard of Dear Stella, I'm going to run it. half yards, and I will attempt to press it a little bit better. It's cute fabric, dollar start, half yard, Dear Stella, kind of a chambray blue daisy toss, and you'll get a half yard. So that's the Dear Stella story. And I'm getting down to where I don't have a ton left because I think it was the whole
She's
15-yard bolt. So thank you. Yeah, that's what I was like. Why didn't she cut what she wanted off? And I don't know. Yeah, it was an interesting situation. So anyway, thank you. T. Thomas is taking a half yard. Here's another one running. And it is pre-washed and a little bit wrinkly. But I when I cut it, I'll press it up a
Home
little
with
for you.
Holly.
Home with Holly gets one. I'll run one more. Dear Stella, half yard. Here we go. Cute little denim daisy print. And Steph is taking one. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
Steph.
anyone else want one? I'm pretty sure I can run more if you guys want more, but let me see. How many did I sell? 3 half yards? Oh yeah, I can run more. You guys want more of this?
You should make it at least even yards.
Okay, so let's do one more to make it even. Because we sold 3, so here's 4. Half yard. That is running. Probably she had a quilt project in mind or something and decided maybe she was going to use it as a backing.
Okay, Max.
It didn't happen.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'll cut those and press them out for you nice. And you get a little bit of cute Dear Stella. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me see what else I have over here that I can. Oh, I still have some of this left in the Buy It Now. This darling love notes by Lindsay Wilkes for Riley Blake, and I have it in pink and blue. And it is a border print, so it's dots. And then on both sides of the selvage, you have this darling little border. It's kind of reminds me a lot of like vintage Daisy Kingdom prints that you used to be able to get to make little girls' dresses and stuff. So these are in the Buy It Now as a full yard. And I'm gonna get them started on flash sale. So you get a full yard for $8 of either of these, either the blue or the pink. Make sure you read the title to make sure you're getting the right color. The pink is the one on the screen right now, and then the blue is in there. So very cute print, and she has lots of ideas, this artist, on her blog for things to do with these prints she does that are border prints. So it's kind of an old-fashioned retro style that it's kind of come back to make cute things out of curtains, little girls' dresses, all kinds of cute ideas. So if anyone wants some of that, it's running in the Buy It Now. By the yard. All right, let's see. What else did I have that we can run today? Anyone in the mood for a I do have a couple of layered cakes. Let's see. This one is Moda Illustrations by Allie K Designs. It's a black and white. Let's see if we can. I think the prints on this are all black and white. Yeah. Black, whites, and grays. Let's see if this has a year on it. 2008. Wow. So Moda Allocate Designs layer cake. That's your original price. So I'll run that one at $32 if someone wants that one. 2008, black and white and gray. Alley K Moda. This is beautiful. 10-inch layer cake. No takers? Did they always package them this way? That's kind of nice that this one's packaged that way. Then it keeps it all nice and contained. Sorry for the plastic noise. All right, I do have other Lori Holt stuff that I haven't shown today. If anyone wants some more Lori Holt, let me show you what I have. This is the Hens and Chicks print from the Farmer's Daughter in the pink coral colorway. That's so cute. Let me get that pinned. That's the color on that. And then the chickens are pretty. You've got tiny little chickens, little blue centered daisies on this. It's
Run the
really cute.
poultry in motion panel, please.
Yeah, I can do that. Does anyone want this? I'm going to run it real quick and then I'll grab that. So if you want half yards of hens and chicks, Lori Holt from Farmer's Daughter. That's running in the coral.
Alexis had first
Thank you
purchase.
for your first purchase. Here's another half yard of that running. It is a very cute print. And Steph's going to take a half yard. Thank you. All right. And the poultry in motion panel, it is pre-cut. So it's right here.
Thank you, Steph.
And this is by
welcome to the
QT
club.
Fabrics Morris or Desiree. Is it Morris? Morris Group. They do such pretty prints. So it has 9. It's a horizontal panel. It has 9 different blocks on it. So let me get that one pulled up. All right, that's running. That poultry in motion panel. Kind of has a folk art country style, whimsical. It's so pretty.
Thomas.
Thank you, T. Thomas. And then did you want some of the coordinating fabric that goes with that? It has the chickens, the roosters, the chicks, and eggs in the same colorway. If you want some of that. Half yard, or I can sell you a full yard if you want the full yard. That's running if you want a half yard of that. And I can run more panels too if you guys want more. And B. Meredith, thank you so much.
B. Meredith.
And here's another half yard of this running. Poultry in motion. Cute roosters, chickens, chicks, and eggs with the little cute designs on them. It's an adorable print. And B. Meredith is taking another half. Thank you. Here's another one running of that. Yeah, I love it too. It's super pretty. It takes chickens to another level because it has all these pretty little designs.
Woo.
Hey, Chrissy's in the house. How are you today? All right, another one on that. And then I can run another panel if you guys want the panel. You're doing good. Awesome. Happy Monday. All right, Chrissy,
Woo.
we're on that. All right, and then we can run another panel. T. Thomas got one right.
Yeah.
Let me grab hers. Refolded. All right, there's the one for T. Thomas. And then if someone else wants this panel that goes with that print, it's a 9 block. You can see on the picture there, panel with the same whimsical look, and then you've got the rooster, the chicken, and the chick with these little hen houses in 9 different blocks. I think it's gorgeous. Here we go. That's running. If anyone else wants one of those panels, it is a 1 yard horizontal panel. And
Chrissy
Christy's going
Woo.
to take one. Thank you, Christy. That's coming to you. Here, it's pre-cut.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else want one of those? Here's one more of these beautiful panels that go with that poultry in motion QT. All right. That's all she wrote. All right. Let me check pre-bids
Here, this is
because
the
I've got
poultry.
pre-bids on a couple of things. Oh, the tape bent.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we did this one already, right? Everyone was done with that. Typography, I do have that down to the nitty gritty on these. All right, this one I've got the end of bolt piece. So it's more than a 1/2 yard, it's 26 inches. So you're getting the whole end of bolt piece on this. Here we go. That's running. So this is the typography in the cream and pink. Riley Blake, Lori Holt. And Kay Keaton, thank you so much for your purchase.
Hey, Keaton.
Good get. That was the last I had of that. So bonus piece. Little bit wrinkly because it was end of bolt. All right, and then the farmer's daughter background. Let me get that one. So this one I'm getting down to the nitty gritty on as well. But I do have more than a 1/2 yard. So we'll run that one. And this one's just a fun, it has farm stuff, milk, lamb, eggs, farm life, charts, just all kinds of cute stuff. And that is running for a 1/2 yard. And that one. Thank you. Steph is taking that.
Anthony, bro.
I can do one more. Anyone else want some, or if you want a full yard? Oh, I just got a raid. Cat sales. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me pull up your profile. We'll get a giveaway running. All right, giveaway is running, and Carpat is taking a
Car.
half yard of this one. All right, and then that's all I can do on this one for now. I'll have to cut it and see what if we have any left enough to sell and to bolt. All right, and here is our raid. Thank you so much from Cat Sales. Stick around for just a
Thanks,
second.
Cat
Let's share
Sales.
your profile. All right, so Cat Sales is Carmen Turner, and she sells fabric, and
She sells seashells from the shore.
she has a show scheduled later this evening: upholstery, cotton, tapestry, canvas, and something else. And 7 days of deals tomorrow. So can everyone give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? Thank you so much for the raid. All right, and getting that giveaway. And the giveaway is for a bookmark kit. What does this go on? Farmer. So bookmark kit. Oh, this one's pretty. So this has that like Kona um Japanese with the filigree, and then in pretty green. There's your interfacing, and it makes one of these little corner bookmarks that go on the corner of your page like that. So everyone getting that giveaway for that. All right, next up on pre-bids, we have the John Wayne. Where did we put that one? Is it in this bin?
Yes.
The 12.
Okay, there's the 12.
All right, so the John Wayne 12, I've got a half yard running on that. Thank you for your pre-bid. So Riley Blake, John Wayne, it's a Western 12 and kind of a smaller print. It's a nice print. And Alexis is taking that. Thank you.
Alexis Shad.
How many have we sold total?
3.
3?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I can safely run one more. So in case you want a yard or someone else wants some, that's running one more time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Chrissy Wood.
Chrissy is taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Chrissy.
All right, and then the fruit salad. Grab that. Is it has a pre-bid on it. This is the cute. Whoops, something that grabbed something off something else. We'll have to figure out. This is poppy cotton fruit salad from the Farmhouse Fancy. Half yard of that is running. It's the tiniest, sweetest little calico floral with little strawberries and cherries and cherry blossoms or strawberry blossoms.
Hey, Keaton, take
Okay,
that.
Keaton, thank you so much. And I can safely run one more if someone wants it. That's running again. Fruit salad. Half yard. All right, no one else on that. Thank you. All right, everyone getting that giveaway. It's going to draw in about a minute. So bookmark kit. And then I have
Oh, run this again. She was dealing with the puppy.
oh, okay.
There you
You
go.
want that last fruit salad? Let me get it pulled back up. All right, that's running. Thank you so much, Front Porch. That's coming to you.
Senora.
All right. And I was going to say, if anyone hasn't won a bookmark kit but would love one, I have this one that has these little Japanese fruit prints. So you get 2 pieces of that, and then you get a piece of black and yellow dot that matches it really good, and your interfacing. So if someone would love this,
Nicole takes the.
Nicole gets this one. Congrats, that's coming to you. And then I'm gonna run a bookmark kit.
Elizabeth.
If someone wants the bookmark kit, if I have the listing here, let's see. Somehow my bookmark listing didn't get pulled in here. Let's see. I'll just run it by weight. So we'll just run it by weight. It weighs almost nothing. Oh, I don't want to run it that way because then it won't be on the, because this gets envelope shipping cost if you don't have another purchase. So let me pull this in really quick. Somehow it didn't get pulled in. There we go. All right, so if someone would love this bookmark kit,
Can
all
we
right.
run the country stamps by Wyndham for a yard?
Yes, I can. All right, so if someone would love this little Japanese cotton print bookmark kit, you get the 2 pieces of that. Chrissy Woo's taking that. Thank you. That's a
Chrissy Woo.
coming your way.
Thanks, Chrissy.
All right, the Wyndham stamps. This is such a fun print.
For a yard.
Yep, I can do it per yard. All right, so it's just under the same listing, but double the price. So it's for a full yard of these cross country stamps in blue by Tamara Kate for Wyndham. Thank you for porch.
Porch, senora.
Coming to you. Anyone else want a half yard or yard running as a half yard if someone wants a half yard of that one? Just has stamps from all different states with all kinds of fun designs on them. Jay Lacey, thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you,
Thank
Jay
you so
Lacey.
much. Anyone else want half yard of that running one more time? Cross country. Stamps in blue by Wyndham. All right, thanks everyone for that. Am I out of room in that box?
You can put it
Well,
on.
here, I'll just hand it to you.
Oh, that's a big, thick bad boy.
It is. It's a newer bolt. E. Bartell is in the house. Welcome in. All right. We were looking at other Lori Holtz. Oh, and someone won this bookmark kit. Did you already get that one? The Japanese one? Chrissy Woo?
Yeah, you handed me it. I put it in her pen.
Okay. All right. Other prints I have of Lori Holt. I have this one goes with Farmer's Daughter. It is called, let's see, Daisy Coral Pink. It's a retro, like feed sack repro print that is so cute. So if anyone would like a half yard of this one, that's running. So Farmer's Daughter, Daisy Coral Pink, Lori Holt. And it does match the pink in that little chicks and hens print. All right, no takers on that. And then I've got this one that's just a basics, Lori Holt bee backgrounds, bee plaids actually is what it's called, bee plaids. I love this one. It's red, kind of a coral red, and they called it cayenne color.
Hey, no more, no welcome in.
And I've got this one at $5 half yard, so it's a really good deal. So if you want that, B backgrounds, Lori Holt, or B plaids, sorry, B plaids. And say
Hey, say
less.
less.
Thank you so much. Here's another half yard of that one running. $5 half yards. Lori Holt, B plaids. Steph's gonna take some.
Stephanie Bro.
Here's another one. Anyone else want a $5 half yard? Steph's gonna get a full yard. Thank you. All right. Anyone else on that one running one last time? Yeah, it's a really pretty one. And it is more of a white, just barely off white with that little red intersecting plaid. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Handing you that hefty bolt.
It's not going to fit in here.
Gonna go right there. All right. And then this is another Lori Holt that goes with this one is called B Vintage. So it just kind of goes with a lot of her lines, and it's kind of a fun vintage little crisscross background floral. And I have this one at $5 halves as well. The little lines on here are kind of a taupe color, a neutral, and then you've got little red and kind of goldenrod and green little flower sprays. So here we go on that one. So called B Vintage half yard.
Oh,
Amy's gonna take a half yard. Here's another one running.
thanks, Amy.
Steph is in for a half yard. Thank you. Anyone else want half yards of this Lori Holt B Vintage background? With the little flower sprays and cross hatching in the back on the diagonal. And say less. Thank you. Here's another one.
Thanks, say less.
Joyce is in. Thank you, Joyce, for your bid.
Joyce Bab.
Thank you. One more. I'll keep running this one till no one bids because it's a good one you can get for a good price. Joyce is gonna get a yard. There's another one. Has kind of that retro feel also. I like it.
Bro.
Looks kind of 30s, 40s, doesn't it? I can picture my grandma in a house dress made with this. Seriously, one of those house dresses that snapped up the front and had pockets, and they would trim it with bias tape trim. Did anyone else have a grandma that wore stuff like that? All right, it looks like we're done with that one. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, my grandma that lived in Arizona, that was my mom's mom. They lived out on a farm, and that's what she would get up in the mornings and put on to make breakfast.
Ugh.
And so she had some kind of house dress like that on. Yours did too? Yeah. And it was always made with something like this, one of those retro looking little prints. So super cute. All right, and then this is an awesome diagonal plaid. This one is B plaids as well in the blue. This one is called
Yeah.
B. Platt's Cobbler Songbird. And I've got this one at $5 halves as well. So here we go. Oh, yeah. And her clothes were as simple as you could get. And if I ever bought her anything, it had to be like
Stephanie,
absolute comfort
bro.
type clothing, or she wouldn't wear it. Here's another one of that running. If someone else wants a half yard of the B plaid in the songbird blue, is such a pretty color. Nice diagonal plaid. Steph is in. Thank you. Anyone else want this one before I put it away? All right. All right, and then this one that I have here is from the Prairie, the Lori Holt Prairie line. Prairie. And it is called Dream Blue Floral Prairie Dress. So it's kind of like a Laura Ingalls calico or something. It's really cute. So if someone wants some of that one, it's running Prairie Dress in Dream Blue. I probably should have pulled out the other prints that go with this first. I do have the cheater quilt, a little bit left of that prairie cheater quilt. Not a lot left, but it goes with this line. So this little hexy prairie cheater quilt, if someone wants some of that. And I'm running it as halves, but you can request whole or I'll run it twice and you can get a full yard. It's actually really cute as even to just do little projects with half yards, but if you want to do something bigger, you need a full yard. So running again in case you want a full yard of that. Two bidders. Thank you for your bids.
Say less.
Say less is taking that. And let me count here. How many did I sell? Two. Yeah, I can run a couple more of that if you guys want it. I'll run. Here's another one running in case someone else wants some of this. Thank you, Joyce. So you'll get a yard, right?
Yep.
All right. Anyone else? I'll run one more. And then I have the gorgeous plaid check that goes with this in the mustard color that I'll run next if you want some of that to go with it. See this mustard kind of plaid, how cute that is with that. So if you want some of this, half yard is running. And it is it's kind of like a sunflower yellow. It's really cute. Lolly. Hey, Lolly, how are you? Here's another one.
City one.
In case you want a yard or someone else wants a half of this. Prairie heirloom sunflower yellow. Gingham. I was saying plaid. I guess gingham is a plaid. Gingham. Check. Stephanie gets some. And one more. Anyone else want that sunflower gingham? Lolly is in again. Thank you. How many did I do? 3?
Yeah.
Oh, here's one more because I don't like uneven numbers. So that's right. So it's going to get a yard as well. And then just to paint the whole picture, I was going to show you because this is that little calico that goes with these two prints. I should have shown these two first. So if anyone wants me to run that again, the Prairie Dream Blue dress, let me know. I can run that again. All right. All right. Last thing I have up here is the of Lori Holt is these little what is this called? I can't remember. Plaids, or no, these are called ginghams.
Hello, laugh or something. Life, it says.
Yeah,
Hello, life.
uploaded in here. That's pretty.
B background.
Yeah, B backgrounds, I think is what it's called. But it's
Bee
not,
in my bonnet.
yeah, it's not coming up. So I might not have it in here. Let's see. The one with the bright flowers behind me. Yes, I can for sure. Does anyone want some of this? I can find it if you need it. It's Lori Holt, and it's these little, it's a panel that you get, and then you get these little squares of different diagonal ginghams. So let me know if you want me to run that and I'll find it. So third shelf down, bright flowers. These down here or the ones up here. So here, second shelf, third shelf.
One up by the purple.
The one up by the purple. Okay, so this one. Yeah. This one is Genesis of a Journey by Genesis. I get it pinned. Genesis of a Journey by Genesis Hall, 2025, Riley Blake.
Yes, she wants that one, but the white one.
Okay, you want this floral, but the one that's the cream color background? Okay. So that one is right here. It's so pretty.
Hand me the tag.
All right, let me get that one pinned. Do you want a half yard or a full yard? Half yard's 5, full yard is 10. Okay, half yard is running. Thank you for your bid. You are so welcome. Thank you, Kim. Anyone else want some of this or the other one? They're the same print, one in the denim and one in the cream. Anyone else want either of those? Here's another half yard running of the cream background. So this one, if you want it. All right, and then I'll run the blue background in case it's a denim blue. And I'll do 5 because I have 5 on the cream. All right, that's running. If someone wants a half yard of the denim colorway. All right, no one on that? Okay. Did anyone say anything about wanting this? Because I'll have to go find it in my listings because somehow it disappeared. The backgrounds. Let me see if I can find it really quick in case. Because I'll tempt you all with it. Let's see. B backgrounds. It's really good because it has these fun little squares that are about 4-inch square. Oh, well, that's why it ran out of stock. Okay. Somehow it got run out of stock. Hmm. I still have plenty, so let me get it back on here. I'll just add some more. Okay, so let me get that pinned. All right, so it's a 23.5 panel. You get 6 rows of these little gingham plaid check. And you can do all kinds of things with these, so they're awesome. So let me get that started. All right, that's running if you want some of that. 23.5-inch panel, repeat. It's the repeat on the print. So you get 6 rows, but double-sided. And there's like 10 different colors of all these cute plaid checks. No takers, okay? All right, those are the Lori Holtz that I have today. And then let's see. Does anyone want anything with dogs or cats? Tell me what you're looking for, and then we'll kind of wrap things up here.
Dog or cat lovers, speak up if you'd like to see the fabric we have. Stephanie says she never met a Lori Holt she didn't love.
Yeah, I know the Lori Holt stuff's also good. I have this one that I can run. It's by 3 Wishes, and it is called Raise the Wolf by Connie Haley, and it is so fun. So if anyone's looking for dog prints, it has tons of different breeds: Chihuahuas, poodles, hounds. Um, I don't know of bulldogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got about a lot of different breeds on there. It's very cute. Um, so if anyone loves that one,
Release the hounds.
it takes a second to fully get these to pull up. Pull up.
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right, so this is for a half yard of this one. They're really cute. 3 Wishes. Packed pups.
Carry
Carrie
that.
is taking that. Thank you, Carrie. Looks like we had a couple of bidders. Let's run it one more time for a half yard. You want a full, or someone else wants a half of that. The pink poodles on here are too cute. And Stephanie is going to take some of that. We can run more. That's running again. Packed pups. 3 Wishes. Raise the wolf. Stephanie's going to get a yard. Anyone else want me to run it one more time to make it an even number? Running again, in case someone else wants a full yard or wants a half. Step wants a yard and a half. You got it. Thanks. All right, and then this is from that same line. And you know the modern art that's called pop art or something. These are the little dogs. Pup art. Same designer, same manufacturer, Three Wishes. So this is called pup art. It's kind of fun. So this is running for a half yard if you want some of that. It is a directional because you've got these little, pup art things. It would make really cute dog bandanas. All right, no takers on that. All right. Let's see. Anyone looking for anything in particular that I might be able to find? Have I ever shown this?
Yeah, I think so.
Vintage Tony the Tiger panel. This is, and it says on here it's for a floor pillow or optional wall hanging. What year is on here? Let's see if it has a year. This has got to be ancient. Tony the Tiger. Kellogg Company character trademark 1998. So not as old as I thought. Anyway, it's a 1 yard panel. So if anyone thinks this is fun, I think it's fun. I'll run it.
Running Tony the Tigre.
Vintage panel is running. For a floor pillow or a wall hanging. Vintage Tony the Tiger. No takers. All right.
I have to keep that one.
I'll have to list it in the buy it now. There's probably someone out there that's like collects stuff like this. We were watching a YouTube video yesterday because Bert likes to sit and scroll YouTube when he's bored. That was about cereals that are no longer produced. And I think there was only like two that I even recognized. Fruit Loops and Tricks. The rest of them I had no clue they ever existed. There were some weird old.
Those are still here. They just changed the recipes on them.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's why they said that because they were not the original recipe. They still used the same name but didn't use the recipe.
I recognized a couple of them that weren't, but I'm a little bit older than you, so.
All right, who likes cute kind of country look? This is Nancy Halverson Benartek's vintage called Angels Among Us. And it's a repeat. Let me see where it repeats. There. So it's like a block panel. So it repeats at about 24.5 inches. So, or I can just sell it the whole piece if someone wants it. It's got little blocks and it has words that say, let's see, what does it say? I can't read it upside down. It says, angels are friends. You don't have to see them to know they are there. Going, or let's see, owing you through life. Something, friends are like angels. They brighten your day. Friends are like angels. They brighten your day. Angels, something glowing you or flow, something you through life. Anyway, it's cute, kind of country-ish style. Anyone like this that wants, just a panel section from it or the whole piece? It's in one of my vintage stuff bins. Let me see how much is on here. One. There's 2 yards of it. So I can do a bargain and do $5 a yard if someone wants this. Let's do it. It's been hanging around. Let's see if someone wants it. $5 a yard. You're getting 2 yards of this. Nancy Halverson Benartex. Angels Among Us. It's cute. No takers. Nobody needs angels.
I guess not on their fabric, but I think everybody could use angels.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. These would be cute to fussy cut and use as little labels. The little cute squares. All right, let's see what else is in my bin down here. How about a cat thing? This is actually really pretty. So it is an Amelia. No, let's see, what does this say? An Ameritex print. And it is to make this like calico cat stuffy. So it's got the front and the back of the cat, and then it has the front and the back of this cute little mouse. Look at the lace on that. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So it's a little panel that is a vintage 18-inch half yard panel to make those. And it says, let me see what the words say on it. Cottage chintz, cat and mouse. Oh, because the fabric has a little bit of a chintz. See, it's kind of polished cotton. Cute. That's really cute. All right, who wants this? I think it's darling. That's running if someone wants it. Ameritex print. Cat and mouse. Little stuffed animals to make.
Nope, no takers on that.
Takers? Okay. There's some weird vintage stuff in this bin. Let's dig and see what else is in here. Ooh, this is kind of cool. So deer panel. There's 2 of them on here. And this one is marked Springs Industries. So it's vintage. And it is like a 35-inch panel. Does anyone need that? It's kind of fall tones with the deer acorn leaves. It's very pretty. So if someone wants that one. That's running. Deer panel. Oh, there's some quail in the bottom of the picture too. And a little chickadee. And a pheasant flying. All right, no takers on that. I'll have to put this one in my holiday show because it's fall themed, right? All holidays. Thanksgiving, maybe. I don't know. Would this be considered Thanksgiving? Bert,
Yes.
would this be considered Thanksgiving?
Sure, why not?
All right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, these are little pillow squares that are pre-cut, and they look like they're cross stitched, but it's just the print. And then they have this cute border. And there's one. Let's see how many of them. 2. 2 of that design. Then there's one Oh, I see. There's a bunch of different designs. I don't see two of that design. So here's two of this design. Oh, and there's two more of that same design, it looks like. Oh, and there is another one of this design right there. So there's that one. And these are 17.5 by 18. Does someone want this whole collection? Because you get a matched pair of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would get 5 matched pairs of these little pillows. Does anyone like that? These little pillow squares that you can make pillows out of. Or you could use them as quilt blocks too. And they look like they're cross stitched. Let me know if someone wants me to run that set. If I just did let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So there's enough to make 4 pillows. So there's 8 squares. So if I just ran it for $1 a piece, let's do it and see if someone swipes. $1 a square. Someone wants some little vintage pillow panels that look like cross stitch. They're cute. They're about 17-inch square. No takers. Did it run? You're not even watching.
I
Bird's
how
over
long
here
did you
on
run
in
for?
La La Land. There, it's running now in case it didn't before. You're getting 8 of these 17-inch square cross stitch look vintage.
And it ran and no one took it.
Okay, no one took it. All right. I think everyone's asleep too, including Bert.
Well, when you sit there and you spend 10 minutes counting 8 panels.
Well, I have to see how many there are. I can't sell it if I don't tell what it is. Right?
No, I think there's 2. No, there's 2. No, I think there's 1. No.
Well, you come and try and count them. Your fingers are so much more nimble than mine, right? Right? Okay. All right, enough of digging in that vintage bin. Let's do a giveaway and we'll go find someone to raid. All right, everyone get in. Buyer giveaway that's still here and awake. Because apparently a few other people are asleep too, right? All right, I've got this fat quarter. I've got the ladybug trim, 5 yards. And oh, there is another one in here. Oh, she's kind of coming unraveled though. Let's see. There's still 5 yards on there. It's just kind of coming unraveled. So the unicorn, not unraveled, like unwound.
Hand it to me and I'll fix it.
Well, I don't want to tape it necessarily. It's okay. All right. Is everyone in? Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those who are awake.
Lolly.
Lolly.
Still one.
Win. Do you want fat quarter, ladybug, or unicorn trim? You are so welcome. Thank you. The ladybug trim, you got it. That's coming to you. Thank you so much for your purchases today. Thanks for spending some of your Monday with us. Did everyone have a long weekend? We did. And let's go see who we can raid into. I think we'll go raid into a non. We're just gonna go raid into somebody in a different category. Because why not?
Thank you, everybody.
It's live. How about someone is selling handbags, the $40 bag combo pre-made bum bag bundle. Let's do it. The GL or the LGS 25. Here we go. Let's try it. Why not? There's always something different, right? The LGS. There we go. They got 50 people in the house.